Hmm? Well, hello. Oh, my God. What This is something, not nothing. Seems like you've gotten yourself into a bit of trouble this time. Dr. O'Dearain is out, though it seems not to be too bad. You gave me quite a scare, Liefsta. Hey, don't move. I still need to bandage you up. Quite the potty mouth you have. If you said such words in front of the others, I bet you'd have a stern talking to. We at Talon have quite a professional code. However, I'm used to such foul language when Dr. O'Dearain forgets herself and messes up her experiments. Shh, Liefsta. We rather not have Reaper on your case. So, are you feeling better? Well, true. Seems my mindset is not in the present. However, given the situation, I felt quite... primal? No. Engel zou soms mijn ondergang zijn. Sorry. What I am trying to conclude is that I am having what you Americans call a brain fart. To put it simply... What? Did I use the wrong phrase? You do need to remember English is my second language, so sometimes the idioms will be lost on me. However, the word fart, I guess, sounds funny in certain contexts. Such a little quandary we face. Anyways, my friend, I will have to report your injury, to have it documented. I know, Reaper will need to know in case he has plans for you, which he will need to cancel to let you heal. After all, right here, we consider this a casualty. Come here, please. You are flinching and writhing from me barely touching the cut. How are you to work in such an environment if you are so soft? You can't right now. That's right. So, please, listen to your superior and... Stop. Sit. I need to get work done, and you are causing a bit more of a distraction for me. Sit on my lap. You are very small. I do apologize, one, for not having many chairs around my office. After all, I am the only one usually in here. And second, I do apologize for the deep tone I used earlier. Forgive me. I am dealing with my own illness. Oh, no. Not a physical illness, though you can say that there are some physical manifestations of this illness. However, it is one that is felt. It is nothing to dive into. I am just merely going about my work per usual. The costs of my research. Of course, you have heard about my abilities. But the mathematical spectrum of space cannot go without a master to type it out and explain it. And with that, it requires a certain ability set to understand it, to act as a liaison between the music of the universe and what I type out in my notes. Oh? Interested, huh? Well, Kleintje, to put it simply, I study space. The math, of course, comes with it. The constellations of stars, the study on how planets were formed, where stars may fall, and so on. You know, technically, everything is falling. There is no up, there is no down, just whatever is big enough to exert a gravitational pull. Quite a lot even for me sometimes. Wouldn't want to overdo that little mind of yours. It took me 20 years to understand the basics. Another time I can explain this, perhaps. I can see you look quite tired. Why not go to your dorm and... quite rude of you to keep cutting me off. I'm going to... Stop squirming, please. I'm going to carry you to your quarters. Life is still around us, and it is not going anywhere. Rest is what you need. No ifs or buts. My, what a mess. What is it? Are you still in pain? You really wish for me to accompany you on your journey to rest? My, I cannot say no to those eyes of yours. Very well, Kleintje, I will stay. What are you finding amusing? Oh, I look relaxed. Well, perhaps I feel, at ease, you know. I have worked alongside you for almost a year. You are very interesting. In your own way, of course. I don't mean in a weird way. What do I like about you? Well, that question can't be fully answered in... your interest in science and our overlap in discipline. Dr. O'Dearain is more inhumane. Comparing you, well, you two both work in the biological sectors. It's more like apples to psychads in that order, if I were to compare you two. However, I do not and cannot say much. But the way you describe the scientific ways of hormones within specific creatures is remarkable. Sometimes I get lost in the way you passionately display those PowerPoints. The animations you make are always a treat. Did you draw those cute little figures? The graphics. Ah, yes, you call them chibis. An artist, too. My, though I don't understand the full significance or how those things were developed over time. It seems to say I'm more of a appreciator of music rather than the visual arts. Quite lucky to be here in your presence, then. Are you perhaps cold? Oh, quite the cuddlebug, aren't we? I did not expect this development, but it is not an unwelcome one. As long as you're comfortable, I do not mind. The stars, I can so graciously see through your skylights. Quite the calming view. Helps me be in tune with my own mind. To think, all of those are hundreds of miles away, though they exert their effects upon us from that distance. Some aren't. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure this is basic knowledge. But they aren't in our solar system, and to think, hundreds of years ago, we thought everything had to focus on us. Our little blue marble. All of those bright little twinkling eyes were looking upon us. Perhaps it is a little concerning that they are not looking, they are not investigating the two of us right now. A lot of privacy, would you say? To think you, myself, and everyone are just a fraction of what other things are out there. It's a nice contrast from how much importance we place on our interpersonal relationships. Yet, to me right now, something stirs in my heart and gives me an idea that it is still greatly important to me. Maybe not important to the silent eyes in the sky, but to me, it is. You on my chest? Maybe I won't fixture myself on the grand picture for now. Yes, it does feel good. I'm sorry. I forgot. You need the rest. Please, do not let me stop you. Good night, Kleintje. La-da-da. La-da-da. La-da-da-dum-da-dum-dum. La-da-da. 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 La-da-da-da-da-dum-da. La-da-da-da-da.